I basically healed everybody and stuff. We're at the fight where we gotta fight Miss Jones or whatever and stuff, and then we gotta fight that little being. And so I basically just healed everybody, and I'm about to get my bullets and stuff from my shotgun. And I don't know how close I am to the end of this game. I know I'm pretty close to it. I'm not that far from it, so I know that. Because I still don't know how far. I mean, I think I'm close, but I don't know how close I am. So we're gonna try and now get her done. What do I need? Okay, we can do this. Alright. So first thing I'm gonna do after I probably get done with this game, I'm probably gonna get like all the hints and stuff. But I'm gonna get all the hints, and then I'm do all the eavesdrops and stuff too. Cause there's a couple eavesdrops I haven't done yet because I wasn't like recording and stuff. But let's see what it is. Inhabitants of London live in fear of positions, delay and divisions, barefaced favoritism, strange experimental treatments, the scarcity of the professionalism is crystallized. Yeah, I guess improved with Whitechapel, where Scientology was discharged a long time ago. The Pembroke Mission hides behind a facade of education and rigidity. God, I'm sorry, I can't say some of these words. That those of us who know any of their patients or worse were among them are aware of the descent in this temple devoted to dread. You will have to pay to get a bed. You will catch illness you never know. You never knew this in your course will be relieved of obsession. The more here, patients die overnight of wounds they never bore upon their arrival, and they call them accidents. I briefly interviewed Dr. Swansea, head of administration, to claim they pedantic to more mortis court to bat me, fear death confounds me, before first finesse out of establishment. Close and Latin would not be enough to keep us away from their morbidity. Volunteers are welcome to join me tomorrow morning from the hospital to the main. Clear facts about the state of the medical institution come in numbers. So it was a headache, fatigue. Okay. You still don't know who these two people are. So yeah, it's probably still more to the game because we don't know some people still. So fatigue. Okay. Yeah, we still don't know these two people either. Most of the people probably had to do an investigation, so side quests and stuff. That's a lot of stuff I'm gonna fix too. So fatigue, headache, cold. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and make that medicine for everybody now. Use it later or whatever. And then we're gonna go talk to Dr. Swansea because I was supposed to talk to him before, and I was trying to talk to him before, but he wasn't there. I'm guessing you had to go through the day like I did with the other lady at the West End. So 1 fatigue, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7 fatigue and 1 cold. antidote we need for the final. I mean, I don't know what's the final. I keep saying final, like the final boss or something. I don't know if it's the final boss or not. But now we need the first things first. We're going to Dr. Swansea, see what he needs. And after that, actually, what's closer? Dr. Swansea. Yeah, Dr. Swansea is closer. So the rest of it we're gonna go to first. Then we're gonna go to that lady on the docks because she be giving out them bullets for like a really cheap price. I hate all these loading screens though, going through this place and everything. You probably get like at least 20 loading screens before we even get there.
Are you from Ascalon? I don't care!
He has me laughing when he says that. If you're from Ascalon, I don't care. If you're from Ascalon and you kill one of the Ascalon members, then you probably get kicked out 9 times out of 10. I mean, I know I did something bad, but like, if he's trying to do anything for me, you mean didn't kill a thing. Doesn't make sense. All these loading screens, man. Just like I said before.
Look lively! It's on to us! It's one of them!
Oh, I can't go through there. Wow. Y'all come all the way over here.
He's mine! I'll take it!
Can't go through here either. I might be stuck over here because I don't think I can get away.
Rewind shall prevail!
Yeah, I'm stuck here, bruh. I don't like this people.
God walks with me! Remember your vows, friends!
Whoa.
Go on back to the shadows!
Stuck with him, bro. I had to say.
Want some of this?
Got that poison gas or whatever it is was blowing out. He hit different.
Steady, boys! We've got one of them! Burn it, boys!
Oh gosh.
The beast must die! Die, vermin! Die, vermin!
Alright, how do y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about that Dr. Swansea choice I mean, I don't know. It's like he started it and stuff, and I get it, but it's like, I mean, I know he didn't probably mean to get it that far. You know, it probably mad over the whole thing and stuff with him and killing these two girls and all that stuff. Which, I mean, I understand, but at the end of the day, what are you gonna do about it? It already happened. All you can do now is fix it. I just want to see that the whole hospital will him, so there's no reason to kill him. And he's not a bad person either, so.
Jonathan, my dear, I can never thank you enough.
Thank me? For what?
Come now, you know what I mean. I am, well, I'm just like you.
Have you no shame? Must I remind you of your ludicrous actions? Of the innocent men and women who died at your hands?
Shame is for mortals, Jonathan. I know it now, and you should too. We are something else. Something more.
What about the Brotherhood? Will they eject you?
I remain a member. I have information to provide now. Intelligence from the other side, if I may say so.
They won't banish you?
Not so long as I behave.
What will you do now that you are immortal?
Experiment, my dear colleague. I have an eternity to make scientific progress. I could be the only scientist able to undertake extreme experiments upon himself.
My God, Edgar. Did you learn nothing from your forays into folly?
I have, I swear. No more experiments on mortals. See? I said mortals. How quickly the mind adapts.
I might have to kill this man. Okay.
What kind of experiments?
Who knows? Nervous shock, brain damage, pain and recovery. There's almost no limit to what my body can now endure. I could be the next Henry Head.
I might kill this man.
How do you feel since you changed?
Absolutely fine. Did you know I can determine the health of every patient or nurse just by looking at him? Fascinating.
Have you taken a life yet, Edgar?
Don't you think that's a private matter? I would not ask you such an indiscreet question.
Do you feel the hunger?
Yes. It's very peculiar, not like mortal hunger at all. It's like I'm never sated. Fortunately, blood is no rare commodity at Pembroke.
Will you continue as Pembroke's administrator?
Of course. I can help more than ever. And since I'm already dead, I can't get sick.
Are you not afraid Priwen will find you? Next time, they will do more than abduct and torture you.
I remain a man of peace. If things were to go awry, I would flee rather than slice them up as you would, my friend.
Have you seen Elizabeth? Has she passed this way since you returned?
No. And I'm terrified to see her again. I really am, Jonathan. She could very well tear me to pieces for what I did.
Yeah, for sure. Sure.
Goodbye, Edgar. I'm certain we'll meet again.
This man, Edgar, I might have to kill this man, no cap. This man tripping. This man Edgar is tripping. Give me 1 second. Oh. You said I missed the Park Street last night. I was gonna come on, but I freaking my sister was on it all last night. Like I got home from Trey's at like 5. I got home from Trey's at like 5, and then I came home and my sister was playing it all night till like 1, 2 o'clock. So I was gonna get on, but couldn't get on. So I was just sitting there playing Mobile Legends all day. But yeah, I was about to get on it, but I gotta create some space again. I always freaking running out of space on my PlayStation all the time. So I gotta create some space. What's I about to do though? Oh, I need to go to the docks. That's right. He said his sinners go hard. Was he using a glass cleaning lock again? Are you using a glass cleaning lockdown or whatever? Oh, it's 88. I mean, oh yeah, he did say he had VC built up, so I guess that makes sense. So that's good though. So I guess when we get on, we finally got a center. Yeah, I'm probably gonna create a center too. Yeah, yeah. I could buy some VC if I wanted to. You know, I don't need a lot of money working and stuff, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. I don't know. I usually never really spend money on 2K like that. Trying to beat this. I'm close to. I don't know if I'm close or not to beating this or not, but I know I'm getting close. I know I'm getting close to beating it. So I don't know how far though. But we're getting there. See, I play my career. Yeah, I don't know when I get on, but I'll get on at some point. I'll let you know. I'm trying to play some Apex because I ain't played Apex in a minute. God, man, they all gotta come chasing me. I mean, there is literally like 5 scouts over here. Hold on, bro. I'm about to take the long way. here. I have to go. I gotta go up there.
So we.
I think we take the longer way around. Alright. That's fine.
This one's mine! Big boy!
Didn't I just go this way? Yeah, I did. Alright, I might be going the right way. We gotta go down. I'm going the right way.
A leech! A leech! He's mine! I'll take it!
Oh, these loading screens, man. Killing me sometimes. Almost.
Die, beast! Mine! I'll take it! Stay back, beast! This is Ascalon's domain. Prepare to endure Ascalon law. Steady, boys! We've got one of them!
Bro, I don't even know if I've been over here. You're gonna chase me all
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. What do you want?
Can I see what you have to sell?
As long as you have money, I'll show you all I have.
She got her rivets too. She be on the clutch with these. Yeah, got all that. I don't know why I didn't get something from thing too. I mean, Milton was right there, and I didn't get Milton. I forgot. Let's get that rid of. I ain't worried about it. Let's go ahead and head to the thing, bro. All this freaking traveling and shit. Last night, I'm in town, West Rest, about to police for attempted murder and regain re-owned restaurant, the Silver Bell on Priscilla Street. The suspect was spotted standing in front of the restaurant pointing a gun to customers for about 1 minute without firing. 2 witnesses probably reported his behavior. Watts was arrested without incident but refused to give any explanation for his actions. And only gave his name. His gun was loaded, confirmed. The police man who answered our question. It is likely that Watts will feel the full force of his Majesty's courts. I guess it says Majesty courts for this transgression. The young man shall be jailed for a few years at least. Tom Watts going fool, ain't it? Wanting to show with a gun. Or whatever at the back. I guess in the bar. I think that's the bar. Alright, we just went in a circle. Let's get out of here. I'm not trying to fight this thing, really. You kinda in my way though.
Kneel, traitor!
Oh wow, that's not what I wanted. Some bullets. The shotgun bullets too? Nope. Just regular bullets. That's whatever. Of course he see me, bruh. Never get away from him. Always gotta fight him. I thought I had my ult. Alright, do not come over here, bruh. Let me get through this fence, bruh. Alright. I ain't been over here in a minute. Yeah. I don't even think I can go through the sewer this way. I don't even know why I'm over here. Oh, can I?
It's locked.
I'm a sort of from the Dawson man. I don't know how to say these words. After the larger point, in addition to the detonation, smashed the windows, all the factories in North South Records America, only 2 people died in the attack, affirmed Superintendent Alexander.
This must be a picture of the bomb explosion Dyson Delaney spoke of. It's locked, all right.
Yeah, people are still working at this time, while you're lot slurping soup before bed.
trust the leech, boys.
Alright, let's get it. It's time, bro. Gotta be this boss fight right now. I was fighting Harriet Jones a couple of times off camera, and I could fight her without
I cannot
fight her
enter.
without my shotgun and stuff. Not that hard to beat. It's just one thing that's annoying about her is her smoke and stuff. Blowing all that smoke everywhere. It's annoying. That's the only thing that's annoying about her. See, now I know where I'm going. There we go. Nope. Bruh, hold on. What was her name, Harriet? Or is it Dorothy? I don't remember. I think it's Harriet. Oh, it's stupid. She's literally right there in front of my face saying Harriet Jones. I'm over here asking, is it Harriet Jones? No, this isn't the right way. I can show. Alright, here we go. Gotta get that boss fight in. That right there. That's the annoying part.
I was a good mother.
Jeez.
I will take revenge on all those bastards.
Yeah, I got my serums. I never use serums in this game.
Where is she
I'm using them now. Very well, I guess. Oh.
I was a good mother.
not gonna happen though if I do too much damage.
They took my daughter from me!
I got hit by that jump, bro. Alright. Now the hard part. First things first. Gotta switch over my shotgun.
Is this anger I feel? Is it wrath? I think it is. Oh, how infinitely, how intensely, how irredeemably are you all going to suffer now?
I think there's no damage. Alright.
Eat, for this is my...
See, I don't know. That's not even doing nothing though. Let me try. Let me try this one. It's not. It's probably not gonna do anything either though. I'm gonna try it though. Oh. I need that. Oh yeah, that's doing some damage. That's what we need right there.
Such innocence, such guilt.
Ah.
Eat, for this is my body.
What's the only one you want to use? I don't know why I didn't upgrade these pistols, to be honest. I should have. I did a little bit, but not a lot. Does she even get stunned? I don't think she even has a stun bar. Okay. And both did the same damage. It don't really matter. This is just a burst. Let me change to my thing. I want to go in real quick.
Feed your mother, child.
Hold on, what's my other serum, bro? Oh yeah, that's health. Oh. I'm tripping. I just went for it. Oh crap, I might be dead, bro. Hold up. Nah, I'm good. I don't even know if she has a second stage. Heidi Road? Alright, I'm out of bullets. So hold on. I still have 2 bullets in my other shotgun. Yep. That shit ain't doing no damage though. She does have a second stage. Oh my gosh. I never fought her in a second stage.
I will reap the land. Feed me. Abundant arise. Spread the crop.
Oh my. I'm getting sliced out. I don't know what I'm supposed to do right now. Oh. Do it. Yeah. Right now. I'm tripping. I just shot my shotgun that far away. Alright, that was my last shotgun bullet. I don't think I got any ammo in my other guns. I mean, my pistol. Check just in case. I'm out of bullets. Alright. I'm trying to process everything, bro, because I'm trying to beat it right now. I'm not trying to lose this.
Give me more. They are so young, so tasty.
Oh my goodness. I need to come zoom up on me so I can do my thing. I'm losing blood slowly. I didn't even notice that.
Feed your mother, child.
I don't know when she strikes though. I'm just gonna stay over here, kinda. Oh my god, how do you dodge that? Oh god. Beat this, bro.
For this is my body.
Oh my. Oh, I dodged it that time. That was my last bit of blood. Alright, I gotta survive right here, bro.
Such innocence, such guilt.
And we survived this, bro. Oh my goodness. I'm going through my thing just think, nope, I'm not. Yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh. I need 20 seconds, bro. Use my ult. Just give me 20 seconds. He's probably gonna go in the sky before I can use my ult. 9 times out of 10. Oh no, let's get it. I think I got it. Let's get it. Let's go. Oh my gosh, let's go.
Do you think your champion will consider me, child?
No one could ever defeat you, mother of us all, for you are our every root and leaf.
You've always been my most amusing son.
Then go back to sleep, my queen, and smile at us from your dreams.
Did they feel my wrath? Have they suffered enough?
More than ever, mother of us all.
Until
Okay, well I got that done.
Until the next time.
Man, I need. Hey, you can't tell me I didn't clutch up. I clutched up. No serums. All my bullets gone.
So it's
got
over
no.
then, young Ekon. You have put an end to this terrible menace.
Old Bridget? What are you doing here?
This is my realm, Ekon. This is Suaskal territory.
But they were all massacred by the monstrosity that Harriet became.
Others will come, engendered by deceitful vampires. I don't mean you, of course.
Is there another chapter? And secondly, never mind, let me just listen.
I thought you'd been slaughtered, with all the other Suaskals.
I was up above, in search of help when Harriet suddenly turned into that thing. I have no idea what it was.
It's over now. London is no longer shrouded in the disaster's shadow. We're all safe.
Yes, you prevailed in the end.
I hope you'll forgive me for the way I treated you when first you presented yourself at our gate.
No need to
I ain't worrying about that. Oh, Bridget.
Perhaps there will be no stories told or songs sung of what happened here today. But I'll know the truth. Jonathan Reed, newborn vampire, stepped forward and saved us all.
I'm honored to be part of this city's legend. Thank you, old Bridget. May I ask you just one question?
How could I refuse you anything now? I'll answer just as I answered Lady Ashbury when we met a few nights ago.
Who are you? Really?
I was born with the name Bridget Eleanor Wellington. In 1738, my beloved and immortal husband decided to preserve my beauty and youth forever by making me drink his blood.
You were Lord Redgrave's wife. Then the pompous fool rejected you, did he not?
It was about 200 years ago. Peace found me in time. And I sincerely hope it will find you too, now that all is over.
No,
now.
it's not over.
That's it for now.
I may have ended the vampire epidemic, but I still need answers from the woman I love.
I feared you would say that. Go then, young Ekon, and face your fate.
Just remember that I'll always be here for you.
And I clutched up. Let's get it.
London has been cleansed. This catastrophe came about when an ancient, malignant will crossed paths with mortal imprudence. For now, we are safe. For now. My craving for blood remains. Red like hate, red like hunger, red as life and death, passing from one immortal to another, from predator to victim, patiently biding its time to rise again. London has been cleansed for now, but there's a simmering hatred, fear, and old grudges. When will we succumb, mortals and immortals alike? The next disaster is only a matter of time. My only hope now is to catch the woman I love, to understand why she fled, and unmask the secret that has been lurking in her blood for so long.
Oh, Lady Ashbury really like ain't affected like that. I mean, obviously there's something wrong with her. We just don't know what's wrong with her.
Well, this is it. Lady Ashbury's domain. Why am I not surprised it's not on any maps? I'd better hurry.
Wow. We have a whole nother chapter. Alright. Give me 1 second before I start this. We getting somewhere. Let's go and see what our beloved is hurting or whatever, or why our blood is doing whatever. This man again.
Beautiful morn, my child. It looks like dawn is here at long last.
Can't you just leave me alone? Your precious queen has been sent back to the bottomless pit from whence she came. The nightmare is almost over.
I am here to say goodbye. The sun's warmth exhausts me. Soon I will rejoin my queen in her endless sleep. It is over. You did well.
So our beloved mother will just go back to sleep, now that enough people have suffered. Is that it?
No, Jonathan. The Morrigan has been appeased because you dared confront her. You have prevailed, my bittersweet champion.
And what are you to her? Her counterpart? Her opponent in some timeless game?
She is my mother, my dreadful and sour-tempered mother. She is yours too, in a way, but you are not born from her terrible womb like me. You are but a distant child.
What does she seek? Revenge? Retribution?
She seeks nothing, since she only dreams of it. In the ancient tongue, when I was young, her name meant Ghostly Queen. Pray she never fully awakens, for her wrath knows no bounds.
Why did Harriet Jones become a disaster?
You are the doctor. You hold the knowledge needed to answer such a question. Have you the answer?
I noticed that all the Icors were female, as if a male couldn't endure the metamorphosis. Harriet was also a bitter and resentful woman, as was her daughter.
If the Morrigan prefers despoiled women to become the vessels of her wrath, we should be thankful that but one disaster hath been cast upon this wobbling world.
Icors seem to carry various diseases. They did not merely turn people into skulls. Their presence alone spreads death.
Who knows whether the Red Queen awakens when cursed mortals endure such epidemics, or if the contagions emerge like a curse as she awakes.
This is not over. I am here to find the true origin of the blood of hate.
'Tis unwise to interfere with a tale rooted so deeply in the suffering of others.
What will happen to Ascalon? Will you let them run the country from the shadows?
I don't interfere with petty political intrigues. Ascalon was built upon the lie of a lineage. Such a deceit cannot last forever.
But Lord Redgrave definitely possessed Marshall's blood. Untainted blood from the greatest vampire knight.
Really? I wonder how he managed to acquire it. Perhaps I should retrieve this artifact before going back to sleep.
What will become of the vampire hunters?
They will never stop searching for William Marshall, for he escaped their two great hunts. Remember that you too are now on their dark list.
What will become of the Brotherhood?
I foresee trouble for them now that your progeny considers becoming the new primate.
But I'm certain the current primate has no wish to resign.
Exactly. And I am not fully convinced your progeny truly understands what dreadful power he is about to defy.
No.
Yeah.
I must know why Elizabeth fled here when I discovered she was the original healthy carrier.
No, she is not.
Yeah.
What you say she is. That is a secret you will discover soon enough.
And you? Why are you here? Which new thread of which old twisted plan are you seeking to pull now? Tell me the truth.
I am just here to salute my sons, and to bid them fare thee well.
Your sons? Plural? My God, will you ever stop speaking in riddles?
Perhaps I am too old for your spoken language. Perhaps you now have so many subtle words you no longer hear the simplest ones.
Tell me about William Marshall. Why is his blood so strong?
He is not stronger than you, only older. You are strong, Jonathan Reed. A champion of your time, chosen to defeat a threat spawned of this generation.
Is he here?
Yeah.
Is William Marshall here? Is that why you're here now, too?
Have I not already answered that question?
His blood was not tainted. The blood Lord Redgrave possessed. That which I used in the serum. But what if it had been?
Then you would have failed, I suppose. For the blood of hate would have corrupted you too.
When he fought me, Geoffrey McCullum used a serum made of King Arthur's blood. Since then, I have discovered that it was vampire blood. Whose blood was it?
You just said it. It was the blood of a king. The blood of the champion I chose to save this land in its time of greatest peril.
King Arthur was also your progeny. Why am I not surprised?
Yes, he was. But he failed in the end. And for centuries the land suffered his defeat.
Who are your sons? Why do you bid them farewell now?
You are my son, as is William Marshall.
This is madness. How many have you created? Who else? Shakespeare? Isaac Newton? Alfred the Great? Francis Drake, Thomas More, Guy Fawkes?
My progeny is scarce, for I rarely feel the urge to protect this land anymore. But yes, one of those you named is your immortal brother. Maybe you shall meet one night.
Wow.
So that is all we are to you? Puppets you create to defeat some threat born from a dreaming devil?
No. You are my sons. I am proud of you. I mourn when you fail.
Speak clearly then, and answer my last question.
What is it?
Did I defeat the epidemic?
Now you've found the castle, Jonathan Reed. Only you can answer that. Farewell, my child. I shall dream about you soon.
It's locked, all right. The castle walls look decrepit. Maybe I can find a way to sneak in.
I don't understand why you can't jump. Makes no sense. Okay. Man, I really did beat that boss fight. That's crazy. I came in clutch in that boss fight.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but I think I smell Elizabeth's perfume. She must be here. Somewhere.
Did I even go through this door?
I cannot enter. Like most castles, this one has a crypt, and it holds something special inside. Elizabeth, my love, you allow my portrait to watch over you while you sleep. I'm flattered. This castle is falling apart. That sweet fragrance. Elizabeth's perfume. She was here, and recently.
Well, you guys already know everybody, I guess.
What are these symbols? I can feel a mechanism, but it doesn't work. Here's another switch. I should keep looking. What are these symbols? I can feel a mechanism, but it doesn't work.
Probably is. No. Let's go through here. seen that door down there.
This painting looks suspicious.
Which painting, nigga? Alright, well, we got rats around here, so I'm guessing we might have to fight. I really don't want to fight right now. Just got done with a boss fight. Oh, okay.
A sword and a moon are the symbols I should look for. It's locked.
Maybe I want that too, just in case.
I can't believe I'm doing this. This is despicable. I have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this. This is despicable. I can't believe I'm doing this.
No. That's the
One
sword.
last switch, and
The sword and the moon. That's a flower. Where's the other symbols at? What's that? Is that a moon? Yeah, it is.
voila.
I'm not reading all this, but scroll down just in case y'all want to. I swear, if I got another boss fight, bro, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna lie, bro. I'm tired of these boss fights. Getting ridiculous.
Drop your sword, father.
You have nothing to be afraid of.
Shall we abandon this then? Shall we lower our heads?
No. Never. You taught me that.
Blood
That
is
nigga's road is
approaching.
dirt.
Old but young. How strange. Shall I drink it? Smite it?
No, Father. He is a friend. Please, rest. I'll take care of it.
Caution, Elizabeth. Deceit runs through these veins.
I know, Father. What took you so long, Jonathan?
Is this really him?
Yes. This is William Marshall, 1st Earl of Pembroke, servant of 5 mortal kings, former regent and saviour of England. The greatest knight who ever lived, according to some.
And you called him father?
For he gave me eternal life, and much more.
I have so many questions, Elizabeth.
You always had questions, Dr. Reed.
Now that I stand before you both, in this vault, I know not where to begin.
We still have a few minutes left.
A few minutes, what do you mean?
Where are we? What is this place?
This is the Ashbury estate. I inherited the title when I purchased the castle.
Is this your retreat? Something of a secret place?
It's more of a sanctuary, really. This is where I take care of my father. Ever since he became unwell.
Are you not afraid someone might discover you here? It's not that hard to find.
Do not assume that I would hesitate to silence anyone who tried to reveal my secret. Fortunately, it has rarely come to that.
Rarely. It's going stupid.
Why did you flee here?
When you told me I was the healthy carrier, I had nowhere else to go.
You mean you had to return to the real source of this scourge?
Yes, to end it, once and for all.
Will you go back to London?
No, Jonathan. I do not intend to.
And what of your daughter?
Charlotte is a strong, independent woman who's about to come into money. I took care of everything. Now it's time for her to shape her future.
I have destroyed the disaster, this creature that Harriet Jones had become. The epidemic is no more, and London will recover. In time.
Yes. You did well, Jonathan. You truly saved the city.
Yes, we did. Despite all obstacles. I'm truly convinced we did it together, Elizabeth.
I cannot bear knowing I was the cause of all this. Through the use of my own blood.
No. This catastrophe was the result of unethical experimentation. And the will of a creature so inexplicably evil, she exceeds all the terrible wonders I have seen since my death.
But it was my blood all along. My corrupted blood of hate. The poisoned blood of my father. A healthy carrier. That's all I am.
Why are you hiding William Marshall here?
How could I not take care of him? He sacrificed himself by giving me the only dose of antidote he had.
He gave you the antidote?
Yes. And in doing so, he knew he'd have to be confined here. And yet he volunteered. That's how great a man William Marshall was. And still is.
What do you do for him?
I visit him as often as possible. I paint the landscapes he will never see again. I feed him with my blood.
You feed him? You barely sustain yourself on the weak blood of the dying, yet you give him your blood?
After he saved me from the blood rage, I swore I would never kill to feed. He said the same.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Yet, anyway.
Is he dangerous?
What do you think? He is a thirsty Ekon who has not fed in centuries. An elder vampire, driven by an urge to kill and spread the blood of hate.
No redemption, then.
And yet he thinks he has been offered immortality by the angels to protect the feeble and to smite the unholy.
Can he communicate?
Yes. Sometimes he even seems like the noble knight who saved and raised me. But you know, the malice never fully leaves his eyes.
We could cure him.
It's too late. The blood of hate has run for too long. The antidote would not work on him. I tried. Believe me, I tried.
William Marshall infected you. He is the true, original carrier.
Yes. But he saved me by sacrificing himself.
Saved you? How?
The tears of angels. The cleansing of impure blood by an older, more powerful blood. It worked on me, did it not?
Yes. Blood is the definitive key to our species. Scowls, cleansing, lineage. Do you really think it worked?
It has, Jonathan. I was nothing but a beast who took pleasure in slaughter. I roamed across Europe, reaping my bloody crop. It was the blood of hate. But my father's antidote cured me.
Who are you, really?
How could I answer that? I went through many lives and identities to reach this day. To you, I am Elizabeth Ashbury, and that's all I wish to be.
I understand. And I respect your desire for privacy.
Thank you, Jonathan.
How did you meet William Marshall?
He was an Ekon for centuries when he found me. He saved me from certain death by making me his progeny.
Why did he choose you?
You should ask him that.
Did you ever blame him?
Not even when he was infected and bit me. He is my father. He raised me. He taught me how to behave.
What about us?
What do you mean?
You know my feelings towards you, Elizabeth. But you left without a word. So I'm worried about your feelings towards me.
I love you, Jonathan. I've loved you since the moment I saw you rescue poor Mr. Hampton in that filthy slaughterhouse. Forgetting the danger as you turned your back, like the newborn fool you were.
You should have told me.
No, Jonathan. The William Marshall myth lies at the heart of so many hostile plans. I could not risk jeopardizing his safety.
So why did you come here? You knew I would follow you. I can't let you go.
Because I know now the blood of hate is still in my veins. No one but I can put an end to this tragedy.
I can help you. You can trust me, Elizabeth.
I know, Jonathan. You have been the most loyal ally these last few weeks. But this is my duty.
Would your protege agree to speak with me? I have so many questions for him.
Go on, Jonathan. But be careful.
What is about to happen is my question. I don't even understand. I understand, but I don't know. Shit weird right now.
Yes, Sir William. My God. You really are William Marshall. You served Richard the Lionheart and his brother, King John. It is such a privilege to meet you.
I did in my day. Come closer if you want to speak. For my hearing isn't what it used to be.
I think your hearing is fine, sir.
What is it you want then?
Well, what is that? What is he trying to bite me or something? This man.
I found your research on the antidote. The tears of the angels. What ingredients did you use?
Once I understood what the ingredients were, I used the tears of King Richard and the pure blood of the valiant Boadicea.
King Richard and Boadicea? How did you find such relics?
It took me many years to locate their hiding place. Then I had to learn the formula. If I recall, it belongs to an ancient brotherhood. The Order of St. Paul, I believe.
And did it work?
Yes. The tears cleansed my poor Elizabeth's blackened heart. It was such a blessing to see her smile again.
I found and defeated the disaster that was threatening to smite London. You should know that the city is safe for now, Sir William.
Then may I call you brother? Did you resist its poison? Even a scratch from a beast so evil could endanger you and all those you care for.
You also defeated one in 1666. Who was it?
She was a malicious witch who spread plague throughout the city with her army of rats. She had been hiding in a bakery in Pudding Lane for months when I finally found her.
How did you defeat it?
We fought for hours. In the end, I had to lock her in St. Paul's Cathedral and burn the building down. I wanted to be sure she was destroyed.
The blood of hate. How does it affect you? Do you feel it now?
The blood of hate? Yes. Nothing more than a sneeze, really. A sneeze held for so long, you could blow a fortress down if you released it.
I would like to ask you about vampires.
Vampires? What about them?
Considering your experience, please tell me what you know.
They are terrible creatures. I have seen and fought many. Foul temptress, sharp claws and shrieking beaks.
I have never seen such a creature. What are you talking about?
Of course you've never seen a creature like them. Vampires are deadly, swift and implacable.
Where did you encounter such creatures?
The last time I saw one was in a Celtic Salisbury. A terrible and god-forsaken place full of ghosts and pestilence.
I wonder how they remember all this. They've been living for like a good, what, like 4 or 5 centuries? How do y'all remember all this?
Can we speak about the Morrigan?
The Red Queen. What of her?
You met her, did you not?
Just once. But she never ceased to sing to me. I love her song. It is a song of blood and war. I only wish she would sometimes let me rest.
Do you know who she is?
I don't want to discuss this in front of my sweet Elizabeth.
Why?
For a time, she too could hear the Red Song. The steps she danced to its melody brought pain upon the world.
Do you remember Murden, your maker?
Only God is my maker, for he created everything on this earth. He blessed me with eternal life through his archangel, Michael.
But Murden, Michael, is a vampire. He made you a blood-sucking creature of the night.
Blood, yes. I used to drink it from the throats of the unworthy. Then I was punished for my deceit. During my penance, I rely entirely upon my sweet Elizabeth.
Tell me about Elizabeth. How was she infected?
I do not wish to discuss it.
Please, Sir William. I need to know what the blood of hate is. How is it transmitted?
After defeating the disaster in St. Paul's Cathedral, I returned to my retreat, infected. This is where my sweet Elizabeth found me, for she heard my pain from across the sea.
Where is this retreat you mentioned?
In London, under Temple Church, beneath my empty tomb. I always loved to sleep there while listening to the bell above.
What happened then?
The blood of hate had twisted me into a rage-filled man. I attacked my progeny and infected her too. Forgive me, Elizabeth. I failed you.
You bit her again? Is that how she was infected with the disaster's blood? I think I understand now.
Elizabeth fled, and I fell to my knees, begging for forgiveness. I swore I would find a way to make things right.
How did you meet Elizabeth?
Times were tough. I had awakened to protect the land from a new plague. I heard her sing for her dead family. Singing for her death to come. I chose to save her.
When was that?
It was so long ago. A few years after Elizabeth of England and Catherine of France established their alliance against Spain.
What did you do?
I raised her as my progeny. After she left to see the world, I rebuilt her deceased parents' inn. Owned it as William Thorne for a time. Those were good years.
Did you really sacrifice yourself to save her?
That was the only righteous path. The blood of hate made me betray her. I am at peace here. I can think about what I've done and how I failed.
Do you not want to be cured?
No. This hunger is mine. I would feel empty without it. It has been part of me for so long. All I want is quiet. Silence.
You agreed to be confined here, then?
Yes. Once I was sure she was cured, I asked to be locked down here. I deserve it. The world needs it.
We could set you free. Let you out. Isn't that what you want?
I pray for the day I'll see the sky again. I have all but forgotten its colors. I could walk and do so many things beneath the stars. But I doubt it will be wise to release me.
Then will you stay here and repent?
Elizabeth told me it will not be long now. I cannot wait to feel the sweet caress of her hand on my cheek after so long as she releases me. Has the time come?
Yes, Father.
Why not unleash me then? To see the sky a final time?
You already are the sky, and all its stars.
I'm not defeated, for I welcome the sword you bear, for it is mine.
You were never defeated, my lord. Farewell, Father. And to you also, Jonathan.
What do you mean?
I can't stand what I've become. This healthy carrier, as you put it. The flames will purify the poison that runs in my veins.
No! I won't allow this to happen.
I am death, Jonathan. Wherever I go, I can't stand it.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, champion of Myrddin, chosen to save England from the vampire epidemic. I could cure you.
What do you mean?
We are creatures of blood, Elizabeth. Everything about us is in our blood. With time, I could perfect the antidote William Marshall gave you. Trust me, for time is on our side.
That is a risk I cannot take, Jonathan. I won't bring another such disaster into this world.
Elizabeth, no. Trust me. I can save you.
How could I trust you, Jonathan? How could I take such a chance?
I'll stay here with you then. As long as we must, until I find a cure.
You have no idea what you're talking about, Jonathan. Despite his madness, William was strong enough to starve for centuries. I doubt we can do the same.
We will lock ourselves down then. I'll get all the material I need and I'll perform my research here with you until you're cured.
Are you mad? Who would take care of us? Who would free us if it takes decades or even more?
Old Bridget will take care of us.
You are serious, aren't you? You really are ready to do this?
I love you, Elizabeth. I can do this. Please, stay with me.
I believe you. This is crazy, but I believe you, Jonathan.
Well then, that's interesting. I really thought she was gonna kill herself.
One prayer for the summoned, called by this song. Child born from darkness, whose path ye must find. Now the song is sung, and your path chosen. England is safe, for you have prevailed. I bid you farewell, my champion, bittersweet. You found yourself a newer quest, and so I leave you to it. My queen sleeps once again, and I'll soon join her slumber, until alas she rises, woken by the hunger never fed.
There is Vampyr. The low key. Can we go back to London? Because I want to do the side quests and stuff that I didn't get to do. Alright, we got all this, so see if what happens at the end of this and stuff. See if there's anything else that happens. Oh. Is that it, bro? Alright. Let me go back into this just in case. See what it is. back here. Well, okay.
Your sword.
Okay. I was hoping to go back to England, but I guess not. Hold on, let me return one more time. I might be able to go back to England. Yeah, Trey beat Vampyr finally. Yeah. I'm trying to see if I can go back to the to where I was at though, so I can do some of the side quests and stuff, and the eavesdrops and everything. Cause there's some stuff I didn't do. That I want to go do. I don't think it's gonna let me go back though. I should have saved it more. Damn. Kind of close. Can't open the gate. Damn, it won't let me go back. Gosh. Alright, well, that's Vampyr. It was good game, and all that. Hold on. But that's Vampyr. It was a good game to play and all, and you know, if y'all, you know, I mean, I know it's obviously not that many people, you know, watching this or whatever. So if you are watching this all the way through, then shoot, you're a true loyal person. I like that. But thank you for watching. If you did, and then if you want me to, I'll play. If you want me to, I'll even download this game again and play through like all the side quests and e-drops and stuff. If you want me to, I can do that. But I wish I should have saved it through my other site, save slots and everything. I don't know why I didn't, but I didn't expect, I didn't expect this to happen. I was expecting like kind of done, and I'll kind of be able to go back. Honestly, I honestly thought she was gonna kill herself. That I was gonna be able to come back, but I guess not. So, but anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next gameplay or wherever I play. And it probably won't be all these live streams. It'll probably just be like me editing the videos, like for sure. Probably the next time I make like a certain game like this. Probably the next game I'm probably gonna play, like if it's gonna be a let's play or something like that, it's probably gonna be Catherine, because honestly I played that game for a minute. I really like that game, so we see how it goes. So thank you very much, and I'll see y'all in the next one.